It's been a long time. Well, I have some big news that I really haven't wanted to share yet because I am kind of nervous about it a little bit and wasn't sure, and I'm still kind of not sure if it's going to be able to happen, but I have a big idea, which is to get back to the stage and do a figure bodybuilding competition again. Oh my gosh, that's big news. So I figure, you know what? Why not? I turned 60 last year, September, so I am 60 now, and I'm not getting any younger. So what happened was I had goals. I set goals for this new year. So one of them was to lose belly fat because I was just getting too big, snacking too much and eating too much, and started worrying more about my future now that I was 60, about my health and well-being. So I decided I wanted to, I just somehow managed to switch into action phase of that goal, because of course I've had that goal for a long time, years, but haven't been able to turn my mind into an action phase. So when I was working on my New Year's goals for 2024 in December, I finally made the switch, and I have video on that, I think, previous on my channel. So I've been working on that since mid-December, and things have been going really well, knock on wood, softly, so I don't wake up my dog and she gets upset by a knocking sound. So things have been going well. So today is May 21st, 2024. So it's been quite a while since December, mid-December. So January, February, March, April, May. So 5 months I've been working on it. Time has gone really quickly. My big anxieties at the beginning about how slow it was going to be and how hopeless I felt and how it was going to take forever. And I was really, really impacted by those fears and thoughts and anxieties. Well, time has slipped by. So much to my surprise, I'm happy about that. Time has really gone fast somehow. I don't know how it happened. And I've made a lot of, success in my goal that way. So I'm really happy about that. And my other goal was to minimize and organize my life and my house around here. So I started working on that in December. I kind of slowed down a little bit because I'm kind of reaching the layers where it's like, I like the rest of my stuff. Not quite sure what to do completely next about that. But I did manage to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm really happy about, and unbury my house and my home and my psyche by getting rid of a bunch of stuff that was upstairs and just lightening the load. So that's really been helpful. I have a ways to go, and I keep trying to, find things every day to kind of minimize, including like yesterday I took out my work planner calendar, and I went through the pockets of all the notes I'd stuffed in there, and I minimized that, which felt really good, and kind of cleaned that up. Things like that you don't think about, purses and notebooks and bags and backpacks and gym bag and those little things count, things you don't go through usually. I don't go through drawers, little stacks of things. So I try to keep up on doing something like that pretty regularly, although I don't know what I'm going to do today. But sorry, I just woke up from a nap, which is why I look a little red and stuff. Maybe if I turn this up. But so minimizing. So I was going through my upstairs closet that I don't usually go through, and I found all my bodybuilding competition stuff that I kind of had forgotten about, actually. I'm like, oh, I forgot about this stuff. All my bags that were still packed with towels and sheets and makeup and jewelry, and there's still a bag with some competition clothes packed because no need to unpack it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I forgot. And I was like, well, do I get rid of this stuff? The choice was, get rid of it or keep it. And it's like, well, if I keep it, what for? If I get rid of it, I won't have it. So I decided, well, I'm not ready to get rid of it. I'm the competition stuff. Like, I want to compete again someday. And then I realized, well, I guess someday is now, because I'm 60. I'm not getting any younger. So it's not going to be useful to wait more, procrastinate longer. My last competition was 2017. So that was quite a while ago now. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 7 years ago or something. I don't know. My math is, 7 years ago. Wow. That's a long time ago. I'm not getting younger. So my big difficulties with competing are the grueling workout schedule and the grueling diet. So anyway, now that I have been on this new kind of weight loss journey, or losing the belly fat, getting healthier journey and fit for life, I was like, well, okay, I'm losing weight. This was quite a few pounds ago. And I'm like, well, losing weight for weight's sake and health sake is great, but felt a little empty. Like I wanted to be doing it for another cause, like I could go beyond just health, which is very important. Physique, look, fitness, all those things are priorities for me. But it's like, well, I could compete again too because my biggest procrastination and anxiety is not being able to lose weight and get back into competition shape. So I started getting successful in my body fat loss goals, and I'm like, well, maybe I can do it again. In fact, I think I can do it again. So big news is that's my plan, is to get back in competition shape and get back on stage. Now, I have lost muscle because I don't bodybuild like I used to. I haven't worked out in bodybuilding style since at least COVID. So that was 2020. And I stopped doing as much bodybuilding before that, also 2019 maybe. So it's been quite a few years since I did bodybuilding style workouts. So I recently began to go back to the gym, not just 1 day a week, which I have been doing for the last few years, but 5 days a week. And implementing my old bodybuilding workouts. So that's been really interesting. So at first, when I started pulling out those old workouts and doing them, I'm like, wow, these are really different. Like I've been doing functional fitness for the past many years, and CrossFit and running and a kind of full body workout. So keep the whole body going, and more cardiovascularly in shape, and kind of everyday strength and fitness in general. But I haven't been focusing on muscle group by muscle group as much. So muscle group by muscle group each day: legs 1 day, chest 1 day, back 1 day, shoulders 1 day, biceps and triceps 1 day. That's 5 days of workouts. Is a lot slower pace than what I was used to, and a lot more concentrated on each. It's such a different mindset that I hadn't done in so long. It was foreign territory when it used to be my daily life for 10 years, 12 years, I don't know how long, like since 2008. And before that, I was more into the bodybuilding workouts, then functional fitness. It was bodybuilding first, functional fitness second. Now it's been functional fitness first, bodybuilding second. So switching back into bodybuilding type mindset and workouts is a big shift. And it felt, I wasn't sure if I was enjoying it or if I liked it, but my goal is to have fun and enjoy it. And I'm not doing it to suffer this time. I'm not doing it to punish myself. I'm not doing it to be miserable. I'm doing it to have fun and express myself and challenge myself and get in really great shape again. Getting really great shape in a different way than functionally only, like a more holistic to me fitness that includes I don't know how to say it, hypertrophy, muscle hypertrophy, like muscle groups. There's so many different ways of being fit, and there's so many different ways of working out, and there's so many different ways of being an athlete, and everybody gets to choose, and I'm built for really bodybuilding, and functional fitness has come into my life, and I'm really grateful for it. And running, cardiovascular, and I'm not really built for cardiovascular running, but now I'm a runner, so I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the benefits of it, and I'm getting a lot out of it. I just raced a race last Sunday. Today is Tuesday, and I raced 5-mile race, which is unbelievable for someone like me that's not built to run and not a runner, and ran the whole thing and did really well for myself. I'm a very slow runner, like my pace is very slow, but for me, I did great, and I just tried to keep a pace. I had different goals, keeping a pace, doing it without being miserable, because the whole start was uphill, and last year I just gassed out at the beginning and was miserable after that. I didn't want to do that this year. I wanted to pace myself up the hill to the start and then be able to complete the whole thing without being completely miserable. So this year I did that. I ran the whole thing. I finished, and my goal was to end strong and be able to run through that race line rather than be exhausted. So I was able to accomplish all of that, and I'm so happy about that. The only bummer is they don't allow dogs, and I couldn't bring Ginger. That was really a bummer, but it was a great day and a beautiful morning for a race. So anyway, different kinds of fitness, different kinds of athletics. I like doing all of these things, and giving my body an ability to gain fitness in all these different areas. So anyway, going back to bodybuilding type workouts is fun and challenging, and not so fun as a fast functional fitness workout, but I'll get benefit out of it. My muscles are responding, although I just don't have the muscle mass because I haven't done it in a long time that I used to. But my muscles are responding, and it's kind of fun that way. And what else? Okay, so I'm going to keep monitoring my physique, see how low we need to go to be ready on stage. You got to lose a lot of body fat and be very, very lean to be on stage and look good. And I am below my goal weight right now, but for bodybuilding, I need to even go more below. Now, I want to do this in a healthy way. Healthy, happy, fun, and not challenge my metabolic system and limbic system so much that I just end up rebounding and losing all my gains. That is not my plan. My plan is to do this in a healthy way for myself and my body, and then afterwards be able to still be at a lean, healthy, fit weight and body fat for the rest of my life. Like, I don't want to get back into the unhealthy range, and that's what I always do, and I don't want to do that anymore because I want to be healthy. So I have that as an overall goal, so I'm kind of nervous about that. I don't want to rebound this time, but it's exciting, adventure, challenge, and very nerve-wracking because I don't know what my body's going to look like now at 60. I have all this menopausal loose skin that I didn't have before when I did competitions. Like, I was pre-menopausal, so back then. So I still had good skin, what do you call it? My skin was still nice and pretty tight, even though I always have had some loose skin because I've always been more overweight, but it wasn't like this loose. But oh well, you know, I'm 60 and the other women I'm going to compete against are 60, so I'll be in good company. Some of them might be on like HRT and stuff, and I'm not, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm going to strut my stuff for what it is. Now, looking at my picture on screen, one of my big questions is, what do I do with my hair? Like, for stage. In terms of color, last time I competed, I was kind of bleach blonde. I was Marilyn Monroe blonde for years and years and years until I grew out my gray hair. So now I have this gray hair, and I'm wondering, do I leave it gray for the stage? What will that look like under stage lights? Or do I blonde it up again? I think it's kind of, might be pretty under stage lights. But I'm not sure. I might go blonder again. I don't know. I don't really want to, especially pay for that. But I don't know what gray looks like under lights. So we'll see. I might do a little blonde again. I'll ask my hairdresser. Of course, she wants me to go blonde again, but I don't know what looks good under the stage lights. So it's not cheap to get all this ready. I have workouts, I have food plans, I have a gym, I have suits from before, even though I'd like a new suit, maybe later. So there'll be, I paid for an NPC membership again, which is $150. Paying for a show is $150. Paying for a tan is $150. Paying for photos is probably $150. Getting makeup again for the show is probably $150. Like, it's going to add up. Manicure, pedicure. I have the jewelry, so I have a lot, but it's also going to be expensive, but not as expensive as starting from scratch. But oh well, you know, last week I unfortunately had to take Ginger to the emergency vet because she was having a problem. It looked like she was having an allergic reaction and that her throat was closing up and she was struggling to breathe. So I rushed her to the emergency room, of course, and then I took her to the vet the next day, and you know, that was hundreds of dollars, and I'm very grateful to be able to have that in my savings, but I'm like, okay, that's the universe's sign. You know, you spend it one place or you spend it another. So I'd rather spend it on bodybuilding than, you know, an illness. Like, I don't want an illness. I don't want Ginger to be ill. I don't want me to be ill. So I want to have money for emergencies, but I think I'm worth spending money on to have some fun and treat myself and do something exciting and healthy and good for the rest of my life because fitness is good for the rest of my life. Now, one thing I'm really surprised about is not only that I have been able to lose weight so far, which I'm very surprised about. Like, I didn't think it was possible to stop my previous snacking and overeating habits and to lose weight. So I didn't think it was possible. So I'm surprised about that. I'm happily surprised. Number two is I didn't think I was able to go to the gym more because I'm 60 and I was tired and it takes a long time to recover and I'm not as strong as I used to be when I was younger. Lost muscle mass in menopause. The hormones are different, so I'm not as strong anymore. But I went back to the gym 5 days a week. And you know what? I'm able to do it. And I'm even doing cardio like twice a day, which I never thought was possible. Again, like to bodybuild in the past, I killed myself doing cardio. Now, I don't intend to kill myself. I'm just doing it to further my goal and but not to kill myself. So I worked up to 20 minutes of some kind of cardio after my bodybuilding workout, and then I'm keeping in my running 3 days a week, races, and CrossFit and doggy walk. So I'm just adding to what I already have, so that adds in a lot of working out, a lot. So it's a very big add-on, but I'm finding I'm able to do it, which really surprises me. At 60 years old, I'm completely surprised. So, I'm tired. I take naps now after the gym and before work, which I did before when I was bodybuilding. But like I said, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm sharing. I'm nervous to share it, but I also want to show my journey and document it, and we'll see how it goes. And it's exciting, right? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.